Hi everyone, Dr. Monette here to welcome you to EDU 210 Week 1. So this is the very first week where we're going to get started, but before we start really getting into more technical educational technology that you're going to be doing in this class and using in this class, we're going to start with some basics. So we're going to start with some productivity tools and we're going to focus on Microsoft Office this week. There's a lot of things in Microsoft Office that you can do that a lot of us don't know how to do, or we do it a certain way, but there's an easier way to do it. So in this week, we're going to be doing a lot of things with Microsoft Word and with Microsoft PowerPoint. So for your weekly directions here, you have your course overview. So you're going to read the syllabus and you're going to view your educational technology video and PowerPoint here. And then when you go down to the bottom, you have your Microsoft Office Practice Word and your Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Again, in your weekly directions and guidelines, there's a link in your Blackboard folder for this, and will take you straight here. You have hyperlinks. So anything that's here that's blue, you're going to want to click on it. So for instance, the syllabus, if you click on it, it will take you over to the syllabus. So for your Microsoft Office Word and your Microsoft Office PowerPoint practice, both of these are going to take a little bit of time to complete. So notice the direction under below this. It says upload all the files into the assignment folder as one attempt. I need to see all the files at one time so that I can grade it with the rubric. So when you come into your Microsoft Office practice, for instance, and you click on it, you're going to notice that you have a couple of directions in here. You have one for your PowerPoint and one for your Microsoft Word. So for the Microsoft Word, you click on the one that says Microsoft Word, and you're going to notice that there's a lot of directions in here, but there's also a lot of links in here to help you. There's videos, there's all sorts of different things. So what you're going to do is, one, if you don't have Microsoft Office 365, that's the first thing you need to do. You need to download that and you need to install it onto your desktop. Again, this is free. All you have to do is use your Coker email address and follow the prompts to download it onto your desktop. Again, if you don't download it onto your desktop, you're going to realize that you don't have all the functionalities that I'm asking you to explore. So the online version, for instance, when you get to the PowerPoint, will not let you record. So you really need to download it down to your desktop. Again, it's free. So all you have to do is put it on your computer. So step one, you have to download that so that you can use all the functions that Microsoft Office 365 has. And then you have your Microsoft Word practice here. So using the tutorials, you're going to be completing 2 Word modules. And you have 12 files that you're going to be submitting to the same Microsoft Office practice folder in Blackboard. Again, you have 12 things that you're going to submit at one time into the Microsoft Office practice folder. And I give you a very detailed list here of all the things you're going to submit. Now, don't let the 12 files overwhelm you. Some of these are very, very short. It will take less than 30 seconds for you to change it, but you have to save it so that I see that you mastered that task. So read the directions here so you know exactly what to do. When you're looking at your materials for the activities, over here you're going to notice that you have lesson topics, you have video lessons and steps to complete, and then the practice activity. So it's very detailed. Again, you have a lot of hyperlinks over here on the side for you to click. So what is Word? Using Word on a mobile device. Watch those videos, and it even tells you watch them, and then there's not something that you don't submit anything to Blackboard for that particular lesson. But when you get to create and save your documents, here are your links to help you. The directions are to watch the videos, and it tells you exactly what to submit into the Blackboard folder. So everything is very detailed and streamlined. It's just a matter of following all the directions. Again, make sure that you're very, very careful and you label your materials correctly. So for instance, here it says save your Microsoft Word sample document with your last name. So that is actually what's in parentheses. Quotations, what's in quotation marks is what you label your file. So make sure that you're following all the directions. It's very, very detailed. And again, if you don't know how to do the activity, there's links over here to help you. And again, you may know a certain way to do it, and it may show you a different way, an easier way that you may not have known of before. So again, here are all your directions, and then down here at the very bottom is your rubric. The rubric goes exactly along with the activities and what to submit into Blackboard. So whatever is in the directions follows into the rubric because those are the things I'm going to be looking for. So going back to the direction and guidelines for week 1, you also have your Microsoft Office Practice PowerPoint. Again, if you click on that link, it's going to take you over into the Microsoft Office Google Drive folder. It is right here for you. So when you click on that, again, it's going to look very similar to the Microsoft Office Practice Word activities, but it's going to be a little bit different because it's going to be using PowerPoint and not Word. So again, you're going to watch the video lessons and you're going to be completing activities to show that you have mastered all these different functions in PowerPoint. So you have a couple of submissions here. You have submission 1, and it tells you exactly what I'm going to be looking for when you submit that into the Blackboard folder. And you also have submission 2. There's only 2 submissions for your PowerPoint, whereas in Microsoft Word, you had a lot more submissions, but they take a little less time to do. Here, one of the biggest things is making sure you follow all the directions for submission 2. You're going to be exporting your PowerPoint, you're going to be printing it as a handout, as notes, and as an outline. If you go back over into the Microsoft Office folder, I tried to give you an example of what these look like. So for instance, making notes and outlines, there is a guide here. A lot of us did not know that you could do these things when you're printing out your PowerPoint. So there's a little bit of a direction and guideline here for making notes, outlines, and those things. So going back over into your PowerPoint directions. So you have your submission 1. It tells you exactly what to do. So make sure that you're following and you're checking off or highlighting whatever you need to do to make sure that you meet all the requirements for this activity. If you go a little bit further down, same thing for submission 2. And then here again is the video topics and the lessons for you to watch. So if you don't know how to do a formatted text on slides, there it is for you. Or if you need to do formatted list on slides, everything is there for you. Or if you've never added a hyperlink, the links are there to help you meet these requirements up here at the top. And then down at the bottom again is your rubric. As long as you follow the directions and you have all the requirements, you will get all of your points for this activity. Make sure that however many submissions it tells you for the Microsoft PowerPoint and Word Office Practice are in the assignment folders. If you have any questions about what to submit or you're not sure how to submit to Blackboard, please email me before the due date so that I can assist you. Again, make sure that you give me 24 hours to respond so that I can assist you and show you through Google Hangout if you have any questions.